Hi viewers, welcome to Ganisk YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to explain you how to create bolted moment connection in Tekla Structures. Just like this. Okay, let's start. Open your Tekla Structures with US environment. Okay, now we're going to create a column. So click on steel and select this column and pick the first position to create the column at here, and click on here to create the column like this. Right click on mouse, interrupt. Now we're going to create beam. So click on this beam and pick the first point at middle of this column and pick the second point at middle of this column to create the beam like this. Right click on mouse, interrupt, click on space, right click on mouse, redraw view. Okay, now we're going to create connection between column to beam. So click on application components by using the shortcut Control F, or you can click on here. Now in search bar type number 134. Now you will get this bolted moment connection 134 component here. So select this component and pick the column, and next pick the beam to create the connection between column to beam like this. Close this window, right click on mouse, interrupt, click on space, right click on mouse, redraw view. You can see by default we have the connection like this. Okay, now we're going to edit this connection as we required. So double click on this connection. We need to maintain the gap between this column to beam. So let's take here ½ inch, then click on modify. You can see now the gap between column to beam should be ½ inch. Now come to here. We don't require any gap between this plate to beam, so just make it here 0, then click on modify. You can see there is no gap between beam to this connection plate. This plate is welded to this column and bolted with this beam. Now come to the top. This is the extra plate we need to insert and we need to bolt it in the side. So we should maintain here gap to insert this beam easily in the side. So we need to maintain this gap. For example, we are going to take here 1/4 quarter, then click on modify. You can see now this gap should be 1/4. Next go to shear plate tab. Now come here, and now we need to maintain this plate thickness as we require. For example, we are going to take here ½ inch, then click on modify. You can see now this plate thickness should be ½ inch. Now coming to these bolts, go to shear bolts tab. Let's take this bolt size here 3/4 inch, and tolerance is the 1/16. Now coming to the lengthwise edge distance between the bolt to edge of this plate, let's take 2 inch, and number of rows, let's take here 3, and the spacing between the two bolts we are going to take here 3 inch, and the edge distance from bolt to edge of this plate, let's take 2 inch, then click on modify to see the result. You can see like this. Now we're going to place this plate at the middle of this beam. So click on here and take at middle, then click on modify. Now this plate should be at the middle of this beam connection plate. If you want to place at the top from first bolt distance, then you need to place here top, and you need to enter here the distance. Currently we're going to take at middle. Okay, click on modify. Now coming to this horizontal distance, from beam edge to first bolt distance we need to enter here. For example, let's take 2 inches, then click on modify. You can see now from edge of the beam to first bolt distance should be 2 inches. For example, you can see currently we have the one column. If you want to maintain 2 columns bolts, then you need to enter here 2, and the spacing let's take 3 inches, then click on modify. You can see now we have the two columns, and the spacing between the two bolts should be 3 inches. For example, we're going to take here edge distance 1.5 inch, then click on modify. You can see now the bolt to edge of the distance should be 1.5 inch. Okay, currently we record only one column, so let's take here 1, and no need to enter here the spacing between the two bolts, so click on modify. You can see like this. Now coming to this plates, flange plates, click on this flange plate option. You can see it indicates the upper flange plate, means this plate, top plate, upper flange plate. This plate is welded to this column flange, so we can call it as a flange plate. So we need to enter here the flange plate thickness. Let's take here 1/2 inch, then click on modify. You can see now this flange plate thickness should be 1/2 inch. Similarly, we need to enter the bottom flange plate thickness also. You can see lower flange plate. Let's take here also 1/2 inch, then click on modify. You can see this plate thickness should be 1/2 inch now. Now coming to this plate is called as a upper deck fill plate. Okay, you can see upper deck fill plate. Okay, now we're going to take the plate thickness here 1/4 quarter, then click on modify. You can see now this plate thickness should be quarter. Okay, now coming to these bolts, go to the flange bolts. Now you need to enter here the bolt size, so click on here. Let's take 3/4 and tolerance is 1/16. Now click on modify. Now coming to this side, now we're going to enter here the edge distance. Let's take here 1.5 inch, and here also 1.5 inch edge distance from bolt to edge of this plate in this direction, and the number of bolts 2, and the spacing between the two bolts we're going to take 4 inches, then click on modify. You can see now this 1.5 inch indicates the bolt to edge of this plate and bolt to edge of this plate, and this 2 indicates the number of columns here 2, and the 4 indicates the spacing between the two bolts 4 inch. Similarly, we are going to enter the length distances in this direction lengthwise. So from beam edge to first bolt distance we need to enter here. Let's take 1.5 inch, then click on modify. You can see now from bolt to edge of this beam should be 1.5 inch. Now coming to here, number of columns in this direction, let's take 2. We record only 2 columns, so spacing between the two bolts we're going to take 4 inch, and the edge distance we're going to take 1.5 inch. Then click on modify to see the result. You can see now this 1.5 inch indicates the edge of this beam to first bolt distance, and this 2 indicates the number of columns in this direction, and 4 indicates the distance between the two bolts, and edge distance should be 1.5 inch. Now coming to the stiffeners, click on this stiffeners tab, and let's take the stiffener thickness quarter. Just copy it and paste it here. Here you can see top near side indicates this flange stiffener, and bottom near side and bottom far side these 2 stiffeners. Then click on modify to see the result. Thickness of the stiffener should be quarter like this. By default the width of the stiffener nearly at the edge of this flange, and length should be up to the depth of this web like this. If you want to change, you can reduce the stiffener length and width, and you can increase the width of the stiffener at here. If you want to enter the chamfer of the stiffener, you can enter here. Let's take 1/2 inch, then click on modify. You can see now the chamfer of this stiffener should be ½ inch, just like this. Okay, now click on modify, apply, OK. Click on space, right click on mouse to draw view. You can see just like this. Okay, that's it about how to create bolted moment connection in Tekla Structures. If you have any doubts, please comment below. If you like this video, please like it and share it. For more Tekla Structure related videos, please go to my channel, youtube.com/GaniSK. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here. Under videos, you can find out so many Tekla Structure related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you. And at the top right corner, please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe, you will get notification or updates when I upload a new video. So please click on subscribe. Okay, thank you.